Myself and Philip, I think, like you said, we had some very strange time. He lives in Germany, but at the moment he's in Morocco
I'm
because
in
he's doing
Morocco,
something.
yeah.
And I live in South Africa, but at the moment I was traveling for almost a week. I'm in Nigeria at the moment, in the university where I used to work. And I was discussing with Philip yesterday. We're talking about the Bauhaus and the foundation of the architecture at Obafemi Awolowo University here. Anyway, just like as an introduction to our discussion today, after our meeting, we came to a topic. Just to talk about the topic, we came to zero down on the title Erasure and the Art of Making the Invisible Visible. And this actually considered some of the works that Philip has made over the time, as well as his contribution to the image chain in this particular project. And erasure in itself is a complex notion that encompasses removals, absences, and blind ways of seeing. It could also be a removal of writing, of images, recorded material, or data. It could be a removal of all traces of something. You might call it. Dictionary meaning says obliteration, erasure of prior history, and in our discussions, a number of things can come to play. By the way of introduction, I'll invite Philip to talk about some of the general introductions and background, from our cultural background. Thank you, Philip.
Yes, thank you. So, as we spoke yesterday, it came up a very interesting detail that we both have background in Ghana, actually. And I was traveling a lot to Brazil and doing research about especially the religion. I was interested in religion that forms culture. And there you have the candomblé, which is formed, or the background is Yoruba religion and also the voodoo religion and Christianity. So I found this very interesting, this mixture. And on my way also to my research, I also came across a lot Ghana, of course. And in Ghana, the German lost history there, or the history that was not so present in the German cultural scene back then. I started to my research for a project called Eagle Africa more than 10 years ago. And so I went a lot to Ghana and explored my background there. So this I found very interesting, our common background there in Ghana. And then we discussed a lot about what is actually typical, or what could be a criteria for, let's say, the African culture in art, or what are African aspects that could be distinguished, which was very interesting.
Yeah.
Starting from the image chain.
That's cool. And talking about background, while we were discussing yesterday, we talked about my mom actually was born in Ghana, grew up in Ghana. And I knew when I was growing up, a number of her siblings could still speak language. She actually grew up in Kumasi. I still have a lot of friends at the KNUST in Kumasi, and for several years, I spent most of my December in Ghana. And I've written a couple of things about, where I see exhibitions in Ghana and so on and so forth. So it was quite wonderful that